Did LA give up too much to get a guy who has been labeled soft, although he puts up 19 and 9, which only 11 other guys do?
Is that a trick question?
You tell me.
They gave up Kwame Brown. Who
first
cares?
rounders.
I could care less.
Tied into his salary for 4 years.
First of all, understand something. When you're giving up first-round picks, if you are a quality team in playoff contention, it really doesn't mean that much. That's number one. Number two, and more importantly, Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much? Please, the Los Angeles Lakers knew exactly what they were doing. They should be celebrating right now, and Kobe Bryant should.
Let's check out the Adidas team moment. And UB, class is in session. Professor Wallace is in the house.
That's right. Totally unexpected. You can see he's taking the 2 young guys here, and he is drawing out what they're trying to do. Now, naturally, we can't forecast whether.
Saul leaves it off. Kwame blows the dunk. Wow. Tied at 99. It's going back to Memphis. What a gift, and they're calling a foul. Kwame will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's a good foul if you're the Grizzlies. But even with the foul, they hit him on the head. It shouldn't have affected a 2-hand dunk. He's there. He gets hit. But look, it's the continuation play. That should have been a basket and one. And now Kwame going to the line. He's not a confident free throw shooter to start with. Now he's got the pressure of 2 free throws with 9 seconds of a tie ball game.
He's missed his only 2 tonight. On the season, he is 11 for 29, below 40%.
33 points so far in the first half with only a minute and a half to play.
Kwame Brown not close. He wants a foul. Here against Memphis without Zach Randolph. Out too much. Underneath. Well, I'll tell you what, Kwame Brown should have been able to finish that. Did not. He'll still get 2 free throws. 26 of the last 30 and 22 of the last 24 in this building. Years. He bricks 2. He bricks 2.
Well, they were in the lane too soon.
Yes, he's going to get another opportunity.
Can he go for the hat trick?
Oh, sure he can.
Will he go for the hat trick?
Oh, sure he will.
I like it when you go out on that limb early. And then all of a sudden you see it breaking.
Oh, well, let's see what happens.
No net underneath.
I feel secure. Wear the big hat. Oh. Foul underneath. Put it. Now the crowd really should let him have it. He could go for 4 in a row.
I mean, you know the rules as the guy lined up on the lane. You know when you're allowed to go in when the shooter releases the ball.
That's an absolute shot put. 4
assist.
Foul on Lamar, not Smush. It would have been Smush's first, second instead. Diaw. Kwame's got to watch out. Comes up with the block. Not the foul. And Diaw on his back. Now, the foul, I believe, on a loose ball foul was Diaw. But then Kwame went over him. Kobe got in front. And he and Tim Thomas into it a little bit.
What kills me, though, is these skirmishes that the players do in the NBA. Because 90% of them don't want to do anything to begin with. It's just that bravado. He got rid of him after the blocked shot. He felt that Boris was holding on a little too much, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
He shredded him, and then after he shreds him, he stands over him. There's the taunting technical right there.
And I thought it was a loose ball foul. Originally called against Diaw.
Well, the first half we had a little bit of a disruption in the action. Everything got back to basketball. Let's see if the same thing can happen here in the second half.
I gotta say, it was tough. doing that year. I was playing with guys, God bless them, but Kwame Brown. I had one game right before. Guys, by the way, what I say here, I say.
Let's hit you with some basketball. In the meantime, lots of nervous NBA general managers out there because the 2011 Kwame Brown lottery is tonight, which will determine who is saddled with Kwame's perennially disappointing numbers and bad attitude next year. Of course, the Bobcats lost last year, forcing them to waste a roster spot that could have been used on a player who doesn't regard the game of basketball as beneath contempt. The NBA's bottom 9 teams represented here tonight. And just moments ago, the deputy commissioner announced the final 3 teams in the running for Kwame. The Kings.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves.
Philadelphia 76ers.
And the 76ers. Brutal news for those 3 teams. Wouldn't be surprised if the loser just folds up the franchise. You're going to get torpedoed either way. Don't give Kwame the satisfaction. No doubt. Good dome fact, though, I find it hard to believe Kwame would apologize for anything. Yeah, probably passive-aggressive and unfeeling, knowing him. All right, welcome back to sports, which are housed exclusively in this dome. Right now, they're ready to announce which NBA team will be the loser of this year's Kwame Brown lottery. Our OSN team is standing by live. They're waiting on us, so let's go.
Welcome back. 2 of these 3 teams will walk away winners tonight. The other will be burdened with human garbage, Kwame Brown. Without further ado, in the 2011-2012 season, Kwame Brown will be playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Brutal news for the Wolves. Minnesota understandably devastated. Let's take a look at the reaction from Kelly's Bar in the Twin Cities. Obviously, everybody there in shock. Very few words. Sad exchange. Now look at that. And of course, here we see Sacramento and Philadelphia celebrating. They will not have Kwame Brown on their team. All right, Nicole Weaver's down on the floor for some reaction. Let's go to her now.
Thanks, Mark. Doug, you just found out your team will be signing Kwame Brown this offseason. It comes a year after you lost the Darko Milicic $20 million contract. Lottery is...
Darko is a zero, but Kwame Brown is an absolute cancer.
Well, what are you going to say to Kwame when he joins the team?
I wouldn't speak to Kwame Brown to spit on him. He is a stain on the Timberwolves franchise that will never come clean. I mean, the system is broken.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Mark and Alex, there you go. Kwame Brown takes his rape accusation, disorderly conduct arrest, and idiot face with him to Minnesota.
Thanks, Nicole. Midwesterners, make sure to tell each other, I love you. Wherever there is Kwame, there is an increase in suicides. That is a fact. You hate to have to choose between death and Kwame.